Hey, shalom, shalom. With the real Hebrew Israelites coming to you week in, week out, prophesying the return of the Most High and the Descent of the Son. All praises and honor, glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakakadash. Double honors to the apostles out in New York at Great Millstone, the GMS. Honors to all I came around the planet, lifting up the name of Yahweh, Yahweh Shai, in truth and sincerity. Just a little brief in transit. And it's how do you oppress a man's heritage, man? I don't know what this is going to be called, but it's basically really brief, but it's, the so-called black identity. We're the only ones that in the scriptures match us with being having our heritage oppressed. Even the fact that we have to say a black identity crisis proves that we're the Israelites. Could you give me Isaiah, the first chapter? I'm going to read this Micah 2 and 2. All right? First, I'm going to start with 1. It says, "Woe to them that devise iniquity and work evil upon their beds. When the morning is light, they practice it because it is in the power of their hand. Was it righteous for them to come take us and subjugate us and enslave us and treat us like shit? Or was that wicked?" That's wickedness, man. And what they've done since we've been over here is nothing but wickedness. And he's going to tell you what they do. They covet fields. So they was jealous of the lands that we've had. And they took our native land of Israel. They came and took South America. And don't say, "Oh no, that South Americans are in there right now." No. The descendants of the conquistadors who came and subjugated the land over there and stayed over there to rule it are the same people ruling it to this day. Yep. They got their independence from Spain or from Portugal or whatever lands that they were, their Edomite counterparts were, so they can independently run it over here. That's what they got. But those leaders are still heathens, man.
No, and then y'all speak their language.
That's right.
You ain't speaking Hebrew, you speaking Spanish.
That's right.
Show you're conquered by that.
And praying to their white God.
Exactly. Yep.
It says, "Therefore, thus saith the Lord, behold, against this family do I devise an evil, from which ye shall not remove your necks, neither shall ye go haughtily, for this time is evil." I skipped verse 2. "They covet fields, and they take them by violence, and houses, and take them away." So they come and take your land, all right? Then they come take your house, all right? And then they take away, and take them away. So they oppress a man. They take you and his house, your full family, even a man and his heritage. And then they're going to take your heritage too. That's why you got so-called Edomite so-called white man calling himself Native American Indians and shit. Yep. They call themselves Jewish now. Yep. They calling themselves Mexican and all these different lands that they've stolen. They claiming to be them so that they can basically rule them. Yep. All right, and have to be the elites there. And that's in the scripture that a man in his house and his heritage is going to be taken and oppressed. Yep. The only group of people on the planet who fits having their land taken, their houses taken, and their heritage, their language, their identity, and everything else that means who they are is Esau Edom. He took all that shit. Who? So-called Negro, Latino, Native American Indians. Mm-hmm. All right? Could you hit that scripture?
Isaiah 1 and 3. Mm-hmm. Isaiah 1 and 3. "The ox knoweth his owner, and the ass his master's crib. But Israel doth not know. My people doth not consider."
The real Israelites don't even know that they're Israel.
Yep.
Give me Psalms 83 real quick when he says, let's start with verse 2.
Okay.
Yeah. It said, "Oppress a man, his house, and his heritage." Then it says, "My people don't even, an ox knows his master's crib, but Israelites don't even know our father Yahweh, don't even know that we're Israelites, our crib, or nothing." All right, that proves that oppression has worked, and this right here is going to be proven right here.
This is Psalms 83 and 2. "For lo, thy enemies make
I will be pulling up in the house in 5 minutes. If you beat me here, just wait for me.
Okay.
All right, shalom. I'm dropping off Elder Corral. Shalom.
All right, shalom.
All right.
This is Psalms 83 and 2. "For lo, thy enemies make a tumult, and they that hate thee have lifted up the head. They take crafty counsel against thy people, and consulted against thy hidden ones. They have said, Come, let us cut them off from being a nation, that the name of Israel may be no more in remembrance.
Man, those are 3 perfect, concrete scriptures. Let's cut them off from being a nation. Let them not know who they are. And we're going to end on one. Remember themselves in the land of the captivities.
Okay, Khan.
You know what I'm saying? So we give them the 4. Precept must be upon precept, precept upon precept. Here's 4 scriptures showing you the identification of the so-called Negro is inside the scriptures. The oppression of our heritage and culture and how they won't even teach us who we really are proves that we are the real Israelites. Not only Job 30:30, my skin is black upon me, my bones are burnt with heat. Songs of Solomon 1:5, I'm black but comely, O you daughters of Jerusalem, as the tents of Kedar, as the curtains of Solomon. Deuteronomy 28:68, taking you from one land to another land. You should be sold in slave ships, and no man is going to get you out of that situation. All right.
Okay, man, come on.
You can't you find it?
Nah, yeah, it's phone. It won't let me connect to the internet.
Oh, that's all right. What was that?
Land at captivity should remember themselves.
Remember them.
I believe it's Baruch too.
You know what? It might be. It might. See, it might be 2.
Yeah, I got it, 2:30.
Go ahead, brother.
This Baruch 2:30. For I knew that they would not hear me, because it's a stiff-necked people. But in the land of their captivities, they shall remember themselves.
That's right. So he said, man, they're going to remember themselves. Why? How are you going to remember something if you didn't forget?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? We had to forget in order to remember. So that lets you know that whoever's over here now, who don't know who their ancient heritage is, don't have any land for themselves, they're in the position of being treated like shit by all the other nations. This is what matches up with the scriptures. Read all of Psalms 83. The true identity of the black man is that we are the biblical Israelites, so-called Negro, Latino, Native Americans by blood. All right? And just want to bring some scriptures just to highlight that, because we're all about waking up our people, man. This is it.
Yep.
All right?
God.
So with that, hopefully you've been edified through the spirit and power of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua Ba'Shem Rakakadash. All praises and honor and glory to Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua Ba'Shem Rakakadash. Double honors to the apostles out in New York, a great millstone of GMS. Honors to all Akim around the planet, lifting up the name of Yahweh Yahushua in truth and sincerity. With that, we're going to say shalom and the Bible.
Shalom. Shalom.